Hello, my name's Jimmy Harris, and I'm the writer, director, and actor for this film. And it was a student film I did 2 years ago. Here, all the sound effects are cool, but when they talk, some of the audio is kind of low because I had the boom mic back a ways because I was new into the behind the scenes stuff of it, so I didn't know to put the boom underneath them or whatever, so the mic's kind of off. And here comes a one technical difficulty. Their acting wasn't so great in this scene because they're both the guy's never acted before and the girl here has. There's my mistake, the blinds are open, and I had to do it that on purpose because now they're closed. Look at that. And they're closed to the rest of the scene because I shot half of this scene with them open and then I shot it with them closed, but I shot the whole scene with it closed. And some of the stuff in the first, when I shot with the blinds open, worked better than with the blinds closed, and I hadn't shot the whole scene with the blinds open. I was like, "Argh," so there was no way around that continuity mistake there. Because the audio was just too bad on the other stuff. But here, the acting isn't that great in this scene. Like I said, it's kind of iffy off. But so yeah, in this scene, he there's not much to tell about this scene, but it's kind of funny though. Anyway, I gotta go catch more fish before they get away. See, here people thought I had two cameras, but I didn't. I just moved the camera over. And I just thought this was great. But he's just heartless. I wanted him to be a heartless character. Just in for the booty. And you know how chicks always talk about marriage and other stuff, and men are like, all I want is the sex. Whoa, settle down, woman. So I thought it'd be great if he took the eviction notice and taped it on her arm. So now she wants something better, so she drinks her sorrows away. And this is at University of North Texas, UNT, and that's tea inside the alcohol bottle there. It's not really whiskey. And this is in front of the library. The library's on the left. And all this is all our UNT's fountain areas. And this is right in front of, that's the business building in the background, and when the camera actually it doesn't flip, but behind us is the RTVF building. And when I had auditions, these were the only three that actually showed up to audition. Actually, I didn't even have auditions. I just met with them and then cast them because I didn't have time to really do auditions, and people were flaky, and I would schedule people and they'd be like, no, I can't do it, and blah blah blah. So I had a hard time getting people, and then I just like, screw it, you three are just gonna play every part. And then through this scene, all the extra scenes, the little extra people were just students, classmates of mine from the school. So, but Maurice, the guy there, the black guy, I was like, Maurice, you're just gonna play all the guy parts. You're just gonna play them all. And of course, he can't be in the scene twice, as two different people, because I didn't have the technology to do that. So I had to get some of my school buds. But yeah, we had a lot of fun making this film because it was just the four of us. She never, Amy, on the ground, never played any other character, obviously. But Maurice and Vicky really enjoyed playing the different roles. It was a lot of fun. And some of these, like this scene, was a last-minute add-in. I wanted traffic in the scene, so I went and asked a lot of school friends and came up with something real quick to throw into the scene. So I wanted it to be kind of comical, how nobody, really cared that she was hurt. So this was actually in the script, this scene. See, because you always have people who talk about how things shouldn't take place when they never do anything about it. They just talk about it and bitch about it. So that's why I wrote this scene in there. And the mustache is great. We had a lot of it. There's a pack of 5 of those for $1.99 at Party City, and they still sell those. That's a year-round thing. Those mustaches are great. See, a lot of people thought in that scene that she was holding her hand out, dropping the rosary, and letting her see the rosary, and then touching her hair. But the point of the scene was she was holding the rosary and she was moving her hand to help her, and the rosary fell as she was opening her hand to stroke her hair, but I needed a close-up of her looking at it for symbolism reasons. And there I am in the background. I thought after I did this, I was like, man, I should have made me on the television black and white. They were watching a black and white show, but I didn't. But everything, you know, I rip off a line from As Good as It Gets, obviously. And in this scene, there originally was going to be audio, but it was too low right here on this. So I decided it would be better and more effective if I just cut out the audio through the rest of the thing. So she sees the woman, which could be Mary, could be Mary Immaculate, Jesus' mother. And she follows her into the church, because you will never see a Catholic church across the street from a gas station. It won't happen. These were actually two different locations. And she goes in, the woman's gone, and she's over there praying. So obviously it's some kind of spiritual. And so here is the interception. This is when the audio comes back, because she got distracted, so the woman's gone. And so she walks up, and there's the rosary that the woman was praying, which is also happens to be the same rosary that her friend had. So she's looking up at Jesus. It's a sign. Is there something better? And there's her friend with the rosary. So it's a sign from God, from Jesus, that, you know, if there's something better, you just got to look deeper. And the vision was only for her eyes. Most visions are only for one person. So if they see a vision, no one else will see it, and then everyone else thinks they're crazy. Here the lighting was, we had to go back and reshoot the ending. And when we went back, the lighting was way off. It was really dark. And I was like, what is up with the lighting? But it turns out that I didn't have the eye of the camera open enough. I forget what it's called, sorry. There's a technical term for it. But it wasn't open all the way, so yeah. But anyway, that's the movie. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to make.